Avril Lavigne has sure come a long way from her days as a Canadian pop-punk teen sensation. How did Lavigne make her way into the music industry? How has her music impacted pop culture? That's what we're going to learn all about in today's video, Artist Analysis, Avril Lavigne. But before I start breaking down Lavigne and the evolution of her music, I want to either welcome you back to the online school of pop culture, and specifically to the Artist Analysis series. If you're new, be sure to check out other content of mine on my channel page to see for yourself just how much you can get out of this pop culture video essay library. As always, we're going to start with Lavigne's background. Lavigne was only 2 years old when she made her vocal abilities evident by singing "Jesus Loves Me" as the family drove home from church. Throughout her childhood, Lavigne's older brother Matthew and younger sister Michelle teased her because of how frequently she sang, whether to herself or to others. Her parents, however, did everything they could to help their daughter pursue the talent they saw in her. Her father bought her a microphone, a drum kit, a keyboard, and several guitars, and he converted their basement into a studio. When Lavigne was 14 years old, her parents took her to karaoke sessions. In 1999, Lavigne won a radio contest to perform with Canadian singer Shania Twain at the Corel Center in Ottawa before an audience of 20,000 people. Twain and Lavigne sang Twain's song, "What Made You Say That?" and Lavigne told Twain that she aspired to be a famous singer. During a performance with the Lenox Community Theater, Lavigne was spotted by local folk singer Stephen Med. He invited her to contribute to vocals on his song, "Touch the Sky," for his 1999 album, Quintus Spirit. She later sang on "Temple of Life" and "Two Rivers" for his follow-up album, "My Window to You" in 2000. In December 1999, Lavigne was discovered by her first professional manager, Cliff Fabry, while singing country covers at a Chapters bookstore in Kingston. Fabry sent out VHS tapes of Lavigne's home performances to several industry prospects, and Lavigne was visited by several executives. Mark Jowett, co-founder of a Canadian management firm, Network, received a copy of Lavigne's karaoke performances recorded in the studio basement her parents made for her. In November 2000, Ken Krongard, an A&R representative, invited Antonio L.A. Reid, then head of Arista Records, to Zizzo's Manhattan studio to hear Lavigne sing. Her 15-minute audition so impressed Reid that he immediately signed her to Arista with a deal worth $1.25 million for 2 albums and an extra $900,000 for a publishing advance. Just as they'd supported her in pursuing music as a child, Lavigne's parents supported her desire to discontinue her education and obtain a record deal, since she didn't feel she fit in at high school except for within the skateboarders clique. Now it's time to learn how this theme was reflected in Lavigne's first studio album, Let Go. Because of conflicts around musical direction, it took a whole year to finish and release Let Go. It can be best described as an alternative rock album with a pop-punk and post-grunge oriented sound. The album was credited as the biggest pop debut of 2002 and was certified 7 times platinum by the RIAA. In the album's native Canada, the album was certified diamond by Music Canada. Even to this day, Let Go is Lavigne's highest-selling album. Let Go is considered to have transformed the pop-punk music scene, helping to consolidate the genre in the mainstream and contributing to the rise of female-fronted pop-punk bands and female-driven punk-influenced pop music. Let Go's lead single, Complicated, kicked off Lavigne's discography. Lavigne claims the song is about being honest with oneself rather than putting on a face. This theme is made obvious throughout the song's lyrics, which showcase a heated talk between two friends, the addressee pretending to be someone he's not in public, while the speaker sees who the friend truly is. The single peaked at number 2 on the US Billboard Hot 100 and reached the top of Canada radio. Complicated didn't receive any certifications in its native Canada, but was certified triple platinum by the RIAA. Stylized in the tech speak that was trendy of the 2000s, Skater Boy combines punk rock, pop punk, power pop, and alt pop styles, and lyrically tells a story from the singer's viewpoint about her rocker boyfriend and a girl he knew in high school who rejected him because he was a skateboarder and she danced ballet. Secretly, the snobby girl really did return the skateboarder's feelings, but rejected him for fear of ruining her reputation. As time passes, the skateboarder becomes a famous musician, and the singer becomes his girlfriend, and the ballet dancer comes to regret her decision. Skater Boy peaked at number 10 on the US Billboard Hot 100 and reached the top of the Canada Top 40 chart. The single was certified double platinum by the RIAA. The title of the next single, I'm With You, is quite an ironic one when you consider that the rock song is about Lavigne's own feelings of loneliness while single. But when you give the song a closer listen, you'll find it's actually quite a fitting title. I'm With You is written in the key of A major and is set in 6/8 time signature with a tempo of 56 beats per minute. Lavigne's vocal range spans 2 octaves from A3 to E5. The single reached the top of the Canada radio chart and made it into the top 10 in the US, Ireland, Italy, New Zealand, and 5 other countries. Hence its title. Let Go's third single, Losing Grip, is about Lavigne losing grip with a boyfriend with whom she decided it wasn't working out. The title as 4th single of Let Go almost went to Anything But Ordinary, but Lavigne fought hard to have Losing Grip get that status instead. Losing Grip is unique from other songs on Let Go in that it goes more in the direction of grunge than the one of pop. The highest position Losing Grip reached on any chart was number 4 on the Belgium Ultra Tip Bubbling Under chart. Now on to Lavigne's second studio album, Under My Skin. Under My Skin owes much of its success to singer-songwriter Chantal Kreviazuk, who invited Lavigne to a Malibu in-house recording studio shared by Kreviazuk and her husband Rain Maida, where Lavigne recorded many of the songs. The music on Under My Skin is a hybrid of post-grunge, alternative rock, and nu metal infused with elements of gothic rock, grunge, folk rock, and hard rock. As Carly Carioli of Blender magazine put it, Lavigne deepened and darkened her sound without sacrificing her platinum-plated melodies since Let Go. Under My Skin topped the US Billboard 200 Albums chart, Billboard Canadian Albums chart, and UK Albums chart. The album was certified quintuple platinum by Music Canada, double platinum by the BPI, and triple platinum by the RIAA. Don't Tell Me, the next single, is notable for its grungy sound, as Wayback Magazine describes it. It builds from a folk rock verse to a hard rock chorus, which has been likened to common instrumentation in Alanis Morissette songs. Don't Tell Me could be considered the feminist anthem of Avril Lavigne's songs, as she claims it to be about being strong when several men are pressuring her. Don't Tell Me peaked at number 5 on the Canadian Nielsen SoundScan chart and at number 22 on the Billboard Hot 100. The single was certified gold in the US and in Australia. Our next single, My Happy Ending, is about a relationship that doesn't work out and deals with having to say goodbye to all of the memories together that the both people in the relationship once had. Entertainment Weekly speculated that the skater boy of the first album has turned out to be a selfish, nasty creep who treats her like crap. My Happy Ending peaked at number 2 on the Canada Hot AC Top 30, number 5 on the UK Singles Chart, and number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100. The single was certified platinum in its native Canada, silver in the UK, and double platinum in the US. After the fast, hard rock sounds of Under My Skin's first 2 singles, Nobody's Home slows down to a more ballad-like pace and sound, narrated by a girl who seems to be lost in some way. Nobody's Home topped the Canada Hot AC Top 30 chart, but didn't do so well in the US or UK. It peaked at number 24 on the UK Singles Chart and at number 41 on the Billboard Hot 100. Under My Skin's 4th single, He Wasn't, is unique in that it wasn't released as a single in my home country of the United States. Fall to Pieces, which I'm going to discuss next, was released in its place. He Wasn't is about an unsuccessful relationship between Lavigne and a man who appears to be treating her badly, such as not opening the door for her. The song is a fast and upbeat take on the boyfriend not being good enough, as opposed to the slow ballad of a take on this issue that was My Happy Ending. Now time for Under My Skin's last single, Fall to Pieces. It's a guitar-driven ballad set to a moderate rock tempo of 92 beats per minute. It was composed in the key of C major with a vocal range of G3 to E5. The song is sung from the perspective of a girl who is upset with her boyfriend but really doesn't want to break up with him because she sees so much good in him. On to Lavigne's next album, The Best Damn Thing. The Best Damn Thing marked the beginning of Lavigne's shift from her original grunge alternative rock sound to the pop punk and bubblegum pop sounds she's better known for today. While The Best Damn Thing was praised by critics for being catchier and more radio-friendly than Lavigne's past music, it was widely criticized for the rough, brutal nature of some of its lyrical content. The Best Damn Thing topped the Billboard 200 albums chart and was certified double platinum by the RIAA. The Best Damn Thing's lead single, Girlfriend, is about a speaker who has a crush on someone who is in a relationship and insists she should hold the position of the song title's namesake. Lavigne has publicly admitted that she wrote this song as a joke under the influence of alcohol and was initially hesitant to even release it. Moreover, she claims she only wrote this song to sing of an experience she was sure spoke to her listener base. It wasn't based on anything Lavigne ever experienced on a personal level. Girlfriend reached the top of the Billboard Hot 100 and US Pop Airplay chart and was certified a whopping 7 times platinum by the RIAA. When You're Gone, which Lavigne wrote with Butch Walker, is about saying goodbye to and missing someone who's really important to the speaker. Lavigne has not publicly confirmed it, but some believe When You're Gone to have been inspired by Lavigne's then-husband, Derek Whibley. Billboard magazine describes the song as a power ballad with a piano and synth introduction. Composer Rob Mades orchestrated the song with a genuine string section, although the brief opening note, before the piano came in, was on a synthesizer. When You're Gone peaked at number 24 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 9 on the Pop Airplay chart, and was certified double platinum by the RIAA. Hence its title. The Best Damn Thing's third single, Hot, is about Lavigne's feelings for a boyfriend who makes her, well, hot. Hot is a pop rock ballad that contains new wave verses as well as a punchy chorus where Lavigne proclaims her lover's sweetness. Structurally, the song takes a dramatic turn during the bridge in which Lavigne drops the persona of being crazy in love to candidly tell her lover how real and raw her emotions are, aside from the public display. The fourth and final single released from The Best Damn Thing was its title track. The song is a pop-punk track about female self-confidence, containing a spell out of her name in the style of a football cheer, with each letter spelling out a different way in which a girlfriend deserves to be treated. The song received mixed reviews from critics, some citing its similarities to Toni Basil's song Mickey and comparing it to her previous single Girlfriend. Now on to Goodbye Lullaby. The pop rock album Goodbye Lullaby was an attempt on Lavigne's part to venture into more introspective music with more of what some of us call real instruments. Whereas the albums we've already talked about contain a lot of peppy, upbeat teen pop songs, the songs on Goodbye Lullaby were Lavigne's most personal ones yet at the time, and critics praised the album for it. Goodbye Lullaby peaked at number 4 on the Billboard 200 albums chart, and the album was certified gold by the RIAA. Goodbye Lullaby's lead single, What the Hell, was what Lavigne called her personal message for freedom. Jill Kaufman of MTV.com suggested that it is a declaration of independence from a former teen star who is storming back onto the scene. She also proposed Lavigne's public divorce from Sum 41 singer Derek Whibley, along with friction between her and her record company as possible lyrical themes. The track opens with its characteristically retro keyboard riff and hand claps. The inclusion of the keyboard has drawn comparisons to the garage rock genre. The song is performed in the key of A major at a tempo of 150 beats per minute. Avril Lavigne's vocals span from F-sharp 3 to F-sharp 5. What the Hell peaked at number 11 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was certified quadruple platinum by the RIAA. Despite what I just said about how Goodbye Lullaby is supposed to be one of the most personal and introspective among Lavigne's studio albums, its second single, Smile, is known for being a sassy and catchy pop song. Smile pays tribute to the special someone who is able to win Lavigne's heart and put a grin on her face. Backed up by a punchy drum rhythm and electric guitars, Lavigne offers even more reasons why normal guys would run in the other direction, then praises her guy for sticking around. According to the sheet music published at musicnotes.com by Alfred Publishing, the song is written in the key of F-sharp minor and is set in the time signature of common time with a tempo of 100 beats per minute. Lavigne's vocal range spans 2 octaves from E3 to F-sharp 5. Smile peaked at number 68 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was certified platinum by the RIAA. Goodbye Lullaby's third single, Wish You Were Here, is the epitome of the description many have given to Goodbye Lullaby as Lavigne's most personal and introspective. As one might expect from the title, the song is about missing someone very dear to the speaker whom they can't be with for some reason. Wish You Were Here was described as a mid-tempo power ballad while featuring soaring strings, piano, and drum kits. Lavigne's had 3 studio albums since Goodbye Lullaby, but this video's already getting so long. So I'll talk about them in my next video, which will be part 2 of this one. The link will be on your screen once it's ready, but in the meantime, you can also check out my newest video to date.